I'm having a hard time getting this to show up on the screen nicely with just a resolution issue. But suppose a company's revenue function is given by blah, and its cost is given by blah, where Q is hundreds of units sold slash produced, while R and C are total dollars in revenue and cost, respectively. Find the simplified expression for marginal profit function. So to find the marginal profit function, you found the profit by taking revenue, which was Q cubed plus 380 Q squared, and you subtracted the cost function, which would be 470 plus 10Q. So then a little bit of simplification would result in plus 380 Q squared. There we go. Distribute our negative, which would give us negative 10Q minus 470. So now how you calculate marginal profit is you take the derivative, and we therefore would get negative 3Q squared plus 380 times 2 is 760Q minus 10. So you'll see that there's your marginal profit function. So now part B is asking for how many items in hundreds need to be sold to maximize profit. Okay, now this is saying how do you maximize profit? Well, you take the derivative. Oh, good news, you already did that and set it equal to 0. So yes, you're absolutely correct in your idea of what you need to do. I think you just made an error in your algebra and solving. So let me take you through that. Now, to me, this does not look like it's going to factor. So it might, but just by taking a look at it, it doesn't look great. So I'm just going to jump straight to quadratic formula and say that's Q equals negative B. So it's negative 760 plus or minus the square root of B squared. 760 squared is not going to be little. So my handy dandy calculator is telling me that is 577,600 minus 4 times A times C. So let's see, 4 times negative 3, well, that'll make that a positive, but then this negative is going to make it back to a negative. All right, so 4 times A, that's 12. 12 times 10, 120, all over 2 times A, so that's negative 6. So let me go ahead and pause the video, and I'll come up with what that number is. Okay, so now I got, sorry, my chicken scratch. This is 253.32 is what that's right there. Okay, so these are the two answers I got, and now let's talk about what they would mean. Our goal is to maximize profit, and our options are either essentially 0 or 253.32. Now, if we think logically, this didn't guarantee profit. This is maxes and mins of our function, of our profit function. So we are looking at here is we see a min and a max, and you don't really need to do a second derivative test to figure this one out. That one is definitely our minimum, and that one is definitely our maximum. So therefore, because if you think just logically, that's what makes sense. So there you go. I hope that helped.